Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to do a love reading for you all. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. If you want to order your own personal reading with me, I do have the special running for $55 for a 30-minute session over the phone with me where you can ask as many questions as you'd like and touch on whatever topics you'd like to discuss, okay? You can also order any of my decks that I might present here today. This is one of my personal decks. I've got to Testify Oracle. You can order any of my services by checking the description box below for my email, okay? Also, for those of you who are not aware, I have Ancestors Money that I have created, okay, on my main channel, Shavi Zane Tarot Investigator. You'll be able to get a lot of other readings that do not pertain to love. So go over there and subscribe if you find that the messages resonates with you over there as well. This is the Frances Cress Welsing, Madam C.J. Walker Ancestor Money. And then I also have Martin Luther King Ancestor Money, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing Ancestor Money, and then Malcolm X Ancestor Money, okay? So very beautiful notes, very beautiful currency, very powerful energy, especially for the melanated indigenous beings of America, okay? So let's jump right in. What do you need to know about love at this time? So this says, staying grounded is truly helping me to maintain my peace. I know that's right. You got to stay connected to nature out there, y'all. Many of you are getting out, grounding, placing your feet in the grass, connecting with nature as much as possible, because your peace is everything to you right now. And you might find that maybe when it comes to your love life, things could be a little bit heightened. Okay, the energy could be a little bit off balance. So getting connected with nature is really going to help you to recalibrate and to get back into alignment. Look at that. This says, I've got to stay grounded and rooted. So look at that. It seems like you and your partner realizes the importance of staying grounded and rooted. Now, these are beautiful cards. I got to order this deck, okay? Very beautiful deck here that I've created. Now, both of you are staying connected to nature. So this is a strong indicator that both of you are on a spiritual path. You see the value in recharging your energy. Both people are out alone, which could also indicate that you're giving one another that very necessary space so that you can come back together whole, come back together rejuvenated and more balanced. So y'all might have had to take a little bit of space from one another. Not in a negative way, though. This looks like it's a very healthy way of creating space in order to stay in alignment on an individual level. So then this says, I'm sorry I allowed my fears and family to push me away from my love. I can't deny it anymore. We are meant to be together. So eventually y'all come back together, okay? Because you recognize that it's something very powerful about this union. Bottom of the deck is the same energy. I knew from the moment I met you that we were meant to be together forever. It's not about them, it's about us. So this is a really beautiful union that you have with this person, and you're starting to realize that nobody else matters. What matters is, are you happy with one another? Are you happy within yourself? And do you know how to create healthy space and healthy boundaries with one another so that you can maintain the peace in your own relationship and internally? So there's a very healthy relationship dynamic that I'm picking up here. Let me see. Oh, shit, I just knew some doggone crazy foolishness had to come through. So this is giving the energy of a bitter ex. Somebody is so mad that you actually have a healthy relationship where the both of you can have disagreements. You can create healthy space with one another and still come right back as if you never left. Somebody is bitter. This says, I'm going to destroy his car the same way he destroyed my heart. You don't get to leave me after all of these years. Now, they may not be this doggone dramatic, but this is just showing just how dramatic their energy is. Their frequency is just like, it's static. It's all over the place right now because they just can't help. They can't stand the fact that you are in a healthy union and that it is not with them. Okay? So they're wanting to kick up some dust, whoever this person is. So let me see. I'm going to pull from my IC Tarot deck. If you find that these images resonates with you, you can always order it. It's fashioned off of the Rider-Waite Tarot deck and full of very beautiful images of melanated beings, okay? So let's just see. What do you need to know concerning love? You're not going to allow, that's the beautiful thing about this. Both cards is saying no one else matters. I'm sorry I allowed my family and my fears to push me away from our love, right? So It says, I can't deny it anymore. We're meant to be together. So somebody is not going to allow outside energies to cause them to rethink the connection anymore. They're using their own heart, their own feelings about you. And the other one is given the same energy where it's saying, it's not about them, it's about us. So this person is mad because they can't influence the way that you feel about your person anymore. I need to see how they was trying to influence. Was it through the drama that they kick up? Look at that. I just saw the Magician. I literally just saw the Magician flip. Where is it? There we go. And then we have the Five of Wands. This person could have been doing spell work against y'all, but it's not working. The Five of Wands is in a reverse. If they wasn't doing direct spell work, then they was manipulating situations in hope that they could strike up some sort of drama, whether it was with you and them or between you and your person. But the Five of Wands in reverse is like, you're not even entertaining the BS anymore, right? You're more focused on yourself and maintaining your internal peace. That trumps any and everything that this ex wants to try to bring between you and your person. Y'all recognize each other. You recognize that you have a greater mission and you know how to maintain your internal peace. And this is why I feel like in the past, depending on how long you've been with the person that you're with right now, or it could be other relationships, because this ex could have been an ex for a long time. You probably done had a couple of relationships since this person. Or it could be that you've been dealing with your person that you're with right now for a while, or they could be new. Take it how it resonates, okay? For some people, this may not be your message, okay? That's all right. But I'm picking up that this person used to be able to wreak havoc in your relationships somehow, some way. Whether they was disrupting you emotionally and then you would go home and take it out on your partner, or they was literally targeting your person directly, or they was doing spell work behind the scenes in hopes that they can create some sort of chaotic energy in your love life. Regardless of whichever method they use, for some of them, they use all the doggone methods. They pulled all the tricks out the bag. This person realizes that no matter how much they kick up dust, it will not cause division between yourself and your person, because both of you are committed to maintaining your internal peace, even within your own relationship. You won't even overstep boundaries with each other in your own relationship. You will give each other the space that you need when things are a little bit rocky, emotions are a little bit heightened. So this person, they have zero control, none. And this is messing their head up. Because now you're the alchemist. Now you know how to transmute energy. And you're definitely transmuting negativity out of your life, okay? There's a strong level up that's happening for y'all. Look at that star card. You've healed. You and your person, you've healed. This is your wish fulfillment now. You get exactly what you've been hoping for because you've done the work. The Hierophant is here. So this could be an indicator of commitment. For some of you, you may be leveling up. Some of you might be getting engaged. You might be getting married. There's something about a higher level of commitment, whatever that means for you. It's something that both you and your person are in agreement to, and you're more than happy to provide that loyalty for one another. Look at that. Five of Swords is in reverse. So we already had the Five of Wands in reverse. Can't nobody work up against you no more. All these rats and roaches out here and minions that want to try to stop you from your happiness. They don't want you to have a good love life. They don't want you to be wealthy. They don't want you to have peace of mind. They don't want you to have good health. They don't want you to be openly vocal and in your creativity, like just haters all the way across the board, because they're miserable, bitter Bettys and bitter Joes, okay? Dealing with addictive patterns and just going through all types of crazy foolishness behind the scenes, but they don't want you to know that. This is your energy. Y'all are glowing too. Look at her skin. Skin is just popping, okay? Melanin is just glowing. And the masculine is looking just as good, okay? Look like he's getting some muscles going on there. Probably working out, doing what he has to do to take care of himself and to become the better version of himself. So that's the thing. Like, they can't stop you from being the best version of yourself because you are committed to doing just that. And you are also committed to your connection to one another. You're committed to your love for one another. You're committed to overcoming any obstacles together and doing it in a very healthy fashion. The world is here. There's a cycle that has closed out. The past cycle with these karmics is over with. That cycle has come to a completion, and now they're left to deal with each other. Karmics belong together. Divine masculine, divine feminine belong together. And you know if you are divine masculine or divine feminine if you are in your divinity. If you've truly done the work to heal. And if those things that you do in secret, you would openly express with no problem. You ain't got nothing that you're hiding that where you're afraid that if the world found out about it, they would see you in a totally different light. That's how you know if you have risen into your divinity. There's a whole lot of people that's fooling themselves into thinking that they have. But you know if you have or if you haven't. You've done something here that's caused you to call in a very healthy relationship dynamic that can actually go the distance this time. And whatever the karmics have going on, it will not disrupt. Four of Cups in the reverse, that's because you ain't hurting no more. You're taking advantage of opportunities. You're not sitting on them anymore. But you got people out here that's hurt because you're moving on. Look at them. Some of them drinking, okay, guzzling down the alcohol. Or they have some sort of vice that they use to fill a void. The void is you. The fact that you're gone left a gaping void in their life because they can't siphon off of your energy anymore, use you or abuse you or mistreat you anymore to inflate their own ego. Those days are done. So the Seven of Cups is just showing that now these beings are left with addictions and a whole bunch of options that ain't bringing nothing to the table. 7 empty cups, convincing themselves that they have a plethora of opportunities around them when in fact, none of them compare to you. None of the options and the other romantic interest compare to you. I just saw 1111 on my time. If y'all been seeing 1111, leave that in the chat below because I find that even on my other channel, a lot of people are seeing 1111. It's been heavy in my energy lately. So the sun is in the reverse. You've left a lot of people. Some of them are dealing with outright depression now that they see that you have moved on. Like literally depression. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. You're not giving them your attention anymore. That's what's really messing them up because again, in the past, they could strike up some dust. They could do some old silly foolishness. You be going back and forth with this person, arguing, fighting, you know, please. They don't even get your attention anymore. You let them deal with that crap by themselves. And that's what has them so sad. Oh, poor babies. Okay, because they messed it up. And for some of you, you had a family dynamic with this person. The opportunity had presented itself where y'all could have actually raised your family together. You could have done beautiful things together. But they decided to squander it because they wanted to break your heart. They wanted to hurt you. But ultimately, they ended up hurting themselves. Okay? Look at you. You're focused. Y'all got other things to do. Not just your love life, but you're focused on creative ideas. You're focused on your passions. You're focused on building generational wealth. And because you've healed enough to where you don't seek another person to feel fulfilled. You don't need validation from another person. It's always nice to be complimented. It's always nice to have someone to say that job well done or I'm here for you. That's always nice. It's a bonus, but it's most certainly not something that you need in order for it to be your reality. You're proud of yourself. You support yourself. You cheer yourself on, right? You are whole within yourself. And so this is why you are able to manage a healthy relationship dynamic. And so many of you, you're not just focused on your love life. You pull away and you put just as much time and energy into those things that you love. And it's working out mighty well for you because you're mastering your skills. Now, I feel like the past person or the past karmics that you dealt with, they was the biggest distraction. Like you couldn't bring your A game to the table in none of your creative ventures. You wasn't at your best. But now that these beings have been removed from your energy, you're becoming better and better at what you do because you don't have their energy around weighing you down and stressing you out and having you all up in your head. They don't have that type of control anymore. Two of Pentacles in a reverse. See, you're not juggling that type of energy anymore. Okay, the Hangman is here. So they're stuck. And now they're having to see you from a different perspective. And they hate that the perspective that they see you from is like, wow, you're looking so good. They know they missed out. They know they missed out. Okay. They're stuck in their head about you. They have created a prison. Like you live rent-free in this person's mind right here. They are depressed. They are stressed. And they don't know how to come up off of this cycle here because all they do is think about how much peace, how much love you have between yourself and someone else. And you know another thing that's bothering them? You and somebody else look so good together. Like when I tell you y'all look good, I mean, y'all look good. And so I'm picking up that this person is even in their head, and I hope everybody should be 18 and over. Okay, because that's what I put on the video when I post it. They're even in their head thinking about the type of sex that you're having with this person, thinking that it gotta be good. And that's like, man, it's tearing them up on the inside because they know that you was damn good when you was with them. So now they feel like, shoot, you dealing with somebody that match your fly, somebody that's just as attractive as you, and they just know that the fire is lit in the bedroom, and this is messing their head up. Like everything about the relationship, the fact that you're leveling up in your career life, the fact that you're grounded, you're stable, you're internally balanced at peace, you have a healthy relationship dynamic, you're manifesting, you're creating, and you ain't giving a damn about them. You're not giving them not one bit of attention. You barely look in their direction if you have to go around them for whatever reason. They know that you're happy. They know that you have no regrets. Look at this. The tower is just completely crumbled their whole understanding. Like it's messed their whole understanding up. They're like, oh my gosh. It's like an eruption has happened from within them. Like they don't know what to do with themselves. Let me see. What's the tower? Let me look at my, I've got to testify oracle. What is the tower for these beings? So let's clarify the tower. Because this is like, it's so unexpected for them. Like they never saw it coming. And that's sad. It's like, how can you not see it coming? This person is toxic as hell. So how could they not see that you would eventually move on and have a healthy relationship dynamic, especially off the strength that you're just a good person? How could they not process or understand that you would eventually end up in a healthy relationship? Maybe they thought that their spell work was going to be that strong that it would keep you stuck and that you would be lonely for the rest of your life, right? Or that you would constantly be pining for their energy, running behind them. Please. The tower is clarified by, wow. So this says here, finally, I get to spend my life with my divine masculine. They can't stop us now. The tower for some of them is that you're going to get married. Some of you are getting ready to end up in a wedding dress. And it's something about this relationship that has you looking really good. Like you're fit, or if you gained weight, it looks damn good on you. If you lost weight, it looks damn good on you. Like you're glowing. It's something about this relationship that tells this person that the sex is good, your emotional health is good, the climate is at peace, you got a peaceful home. It's something about the way you look. And when they see you, if some of y'all want to take it to this route as far as, doing a more elaborate wedding, this is going to mess their whole understanding up because you're going to look so beautiful. You're going to look so handsome. Your pictures are going to it's going to be a full expression of the true nature of your relationship. And this is getting ready to tear their whole world apart. It's going to tear their whole world apart. So this says, I lay awake every night wishing you were here with me. I wonder if you feel the same way or even think about me sometimes. No, you don't. Okay? The past, they lay awake. They're lonely. Even though they think they have all of these options, they're lonely. And they're always thinking, do you think about them? Hell to the no. Hell to the no, no, no. You're thinking about your future with your divine masculine or your divine feminine. This is only for the karmic exes, though. You see what I'm saying? So this says, you're over there manifesting. It says, I manifest my dreams and visions as I write them down with faith. So I feel like many of you manifested this healthy love into your life. First, you started within yourself. You manifested the best version of yourself. You became exactly what you wanted to attract. And now you have done just that. And the reality is messing them up. Look at this. The masculine is also writing here. That's crazy. Y'all have literally been on the same wave. Like y'all ended up matching each other's frequency. Okay. So if one person was behind, they started catching up. Okay. They started picking up the pace to get where you was at until y'all met. Okay. And now you're on the right frequency to continue to evolve. You're not going to go backwards. You're not going to stay stuck. You're going to continue to evolve. And this person has to watch you and your life partner grow together and evolve in many areas of your lives together. It's just one of them things. Look at this. Divine masculine could be, it says, I think I love this woman. If only I could let go of this karmic. So I feel like in the past that karmic did interfere. They definitely did interfere with your connection, but they no longer have that type of access to your energy. Okay. So let me just see. Is there anything else I need to know or you need to know before we close out? I'll take a quick message. Let's see. Just get a random message here. The weather is finally starting to break where I'm at, y'all, and it's hot now. I was complaining, and I'm not going to complain now because I love sitting under the sun. I love getting darker. So I've been looking forward to just being able to be outside under the sun, getting 3 or 4 shades darker and just letting that energy absorb and activating my DNA through the energy of the solar rays. Like, I've been waiting for it, but it's hot right now. So this says pressure. I have so much going on in my life and I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. And look at this. It says taken. I'm unavailable. This is why they're going through pressure, because you're taken. You are unavailable. Okay? You are unavailable. So this is pressure on them. And it's messing. Every area of their life is actually being impacted by the fact that you are now, you're not just taken. Now, if you was taken by somebody that was wreaking havoc in your life, then they could actually digest that a lot better, because in their mind, eventually that's going to fall, you know, it's going to be a tower moment in their mind. That actually would help them to sleep well at night. But the fact that you are taken and you're not afraid to say that you're taken, you're not afraid to make it clear, it's pressure on them and it's messing them up. That's my message for you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you all think. And let me know if y'all been seeing 1111. I'll talk to y'all next time.